Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an FV215b. It's a British Tier 10 premium heavy tank, and it's located on the defending spawn of Karelia Assault, and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Now, he's actually platooned with a Super Conqueror, and that's Dark Star 2442. Battle has commenced. Now, I think you can notice there's something on his 120mm barrel, 3 marks of excellence. And so, obviously, Awppenheimer knows this tank backwards. It's actually quite an efficient tank. Rear-mounted turret, mounted on a supposed Centurion 2 chassis. This tank never actually got built, but it is very effective. As I said, it's a 120mm gun with 400 alpha, L1A1 gun. And it's got good gun handling, but absolutely dreadful gun depression. But it is good at side scraping. Okay. We're approaching the southwest corner of the map. I expect there's probably going to be some enemy up here. Yep, TVP T5051 coming to sight. And a good first shot on the move. He got a lovely hit there for 369, but it's a low roll. Reload time is about 9 seconds, I believe. Okay, we've got a Wizzy 115A, Chinese Tier 10. Oh, he bounced that one, or rather, it just didn't get through the armour. He did aim it nicely, but let's see if we can get this one through. Yeah, that one went in. It's another low roll, but it's good. Oh, we took a round in the tracks. We've burned the repair kit. And it looks like Arty's targeting the Wizzy 115A because the down arrows have appeared above him. So it looks like there's going to be an Arty round appearing any second to hit these guys. And we've tracked the Object 140. And yes, the Arty round just appeared and stunned the two heavies. And we've got the Object 140. Now there's a T57 heavy just behind us, but I think he's being dealt with. Dark Star in a nasty position with that tracking. Oh, well, we got him round into the Wizzy 111. And yep. Unfortunately, Dark Star's low on hit points. And we kill the Wizzy 115A. Now, oh, that's the enemy Arty. And from the looks of it, he must be somewhere in the north. I think the arrow's pointing in the north side. Side scraping on the 277. The tier 10 medium, heavium. Another tracking shot. Now he's got a 13cm gun, so you need to be careful with him. One in the lower plate. Yep, nicely. Oh, we lost Dark Star. Now, can we get around into him again? Going for the cupola? No. I'm not sure if that one actually... I think it may have gone directly over the top of him. That one didn't. That went into him. And it's a nice roll as well. 242. He's a one-shot now. Can we get one into him? Yes! Third kill. Oh, that bat chat. He's being a bit of a pain. That was a near miss. You can see where it hit on the ground in front of us. But we're going to go unspotted very shortly. And we've sort of like driven back north again to make him think that that's where we're headed. But I don't think Awppenheimer's headed that way. But he needs to be careful not to... Oh, he's nudged the vehicle. That might tell the Batchat where he's going. Arty players look for clues like that. When they see a vehicle move, they know something's pushing it. Especially if it's a wreck. Okay, now, is he going to be able to see any of the enemy? Oh! Well, he certainly knows how to handle this beast. Oh, Object 430U. That's a Tier 10 Soviet medium. Didn't get the hit in there. They're dangerous tanks, those 430Us. They're more like the medium heavy. Very aggressive tanks to play. Fortunately, he's behind that rock, so we can't get him at the moment. We've been spotted by someone. And, ooh, just missed a shot from an E4 up ahead of us. go into the dip. I think I might get some cover from the enemy. There's a T-57 Heavy. Can we get a shot into him? No, didn't penetrate. Can we get another one in? We've only got 3 rounds of APCR left. We've burned through all the APCR we use, mostly on the southwest corner, to defeat those heavies. We needed it. Couldn't have done it without it, really. It would have been very difficult. So only 2 APCRs left. Got the TVP ahead of us. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know why he fired that one. T50 TVP. Oh, here comes the 430. We got that one into him, but we're now on AP. Yeah, that one worked nicely through the side. Now, can we get this TVP? He's got 4 shots at us. We got 1 in. He's got 2 in. We got 1 into him, and he's bounced the last one. Okay, so he's off the next 25 seconds to reload. There are still 7 enemies. No, scratch that. 6 enemies out there. They just killed the TVP. And our Arty seems to be doing a good job on that E100, because he just got taken out by a combined shot from the Arty and the TVP T5051 on our own team. So we're now looking for the T57 Heavy and that T110E4. Now, one of the advantages we've got here now is height, so we're going to be able to see the enemy and side scrape off these rocks. T57, lovely shot, with a low roll. There's the E100. Can we get a shot into him? About to come out from behind that rock. Yes! Good roll as well, 440. Don't think we'll be able to get another shot before he goes behind that rock. No, he's in cover now. I think Awppenheimer fired there because he anticipated the E100 to keep moving. They've only got 3 minutes 20 seconds left to win the battle. Well, he fired that one in. Oh, I think he's backing up the approach road to try and get shots on that E4. There he is. Oh, nice one into the turret. Can we get another one in? With a nice hull down here. Oh, lovely, look at that. Right into his rear. He almost like backed up to say, here, shoot me in the rear. Do a Klaus Kellerman on me. Shoot me up the ass. Nicely done. So, now we know where the 2 heavies are. The E100 and the Panzer 7 are on the A line. We just don't know where that Batchat 155-58 is. And it could be to the south. No, it doesn't appear to be down there. The shift's moving in. So he's probably going to be able to check on the plateau in the northeast corner. I would have thought that the Batchat would be somewhere in the northeast corner. Okay, they've killed the Panzer 7. They've killed E100. The last enemy is the Batchat. Of course, Oppenheimer's got 5 kills, so he potential Top Gun. Oh, they found him. He's actually behind us. He's behind us, and he's backing up, turning his gun. But no, they've killed him. They didn't save him for us. Oh, that would have been quite nice if we got the Top Gun as well, but no joy. Game's over. And just after the 2-minute hooter went off, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the FV215b. He got a fighter badge, a spotter badge, a duelist, a fire for effect, and a bruiser. But best of all, he picked up the high caliber. He dealt the most damage in that battle overall, and the win rate for that game was 9,856 Super Unicum standard, and very nice indeed. Look at that. Very, very good indeed. This was a tier 10 game, by the way. I should have mentioned that right at the start of the game. So he did very well. Let's have a look at the team score. Oh my god, look at that. 6,483 hit points of actual damage he did during that game. The next high score was the E3, 4,764, and the E100 got 4,513. His platoon mate, Darkstar, managed to get 1,658, but he was very unlucky about that Wizzy 111-5A, who got him just before he was killed. The high scorer on the enemy team's T57 Heavy, he managed 3,886 hit points. When it came to kills, it was Awppenheimer again with 5 kills. The mouse got 3, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And then when it came to base XP, he's got the top again. So top in all 3 columns, 1,428 base experience points. The TVP managed 949, and the GWE100 managed 943. And I can see that the GWE100 got a Confederate, the E100 managed the steel wall, and the E3 got a cool-headed. So they were doing rather well as Awppenheimer. So let's have a look at the detailed report, see how we planned out. Well, fired 28 shots, 22 direct hits, 18 penetration. That's mainly because obviously he was using the APCR, which did actually make it slightly easier to get through those cupolas. It really is quite difficult at tier 10 to use AP and try and get those penetrations. Damage of 6,483, hit points of which 1,302 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy. 4 of them were penetrations, 4 non-penetrations, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage from that batch at 155.58. He blocked damage of 1,620 hit points in total, spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and oh my god, just look at this, 4,706 hit points of spotting assistance for his team. That's an absolutely enormous amount. You combine those two, that's over 11k of spotting. That's a massive amount. That means he basically carried the team with his efforts and his wandering around the battlefield looking for the enemy. He earned 104,814 credits, but he did use a huge amount of APCR in that game, 96,480's worth, and that meant that he actually had a deficit at the end of the game of 12,237, but he won, and of course he did most of the effort, so therefore it's necessary. He received 2 bonds for getting the High Calibre and 22 for the battle because it was tier 10. He earned 2,142 XP, times 2 for the first victory, got 107 for this being a premium vehicle, and total amount came to 4,391 experience points in total. So, brilliant battle there by Awppenheimer, considering he was the only one to survive out of that southwest corner. He monstered all the others, came out of it colours flying, and then took on the enemy one by one, allowing his team to take out most of the rest by spotting for them from the horseshoe. And yeah, that was pretty effective actually. As long as you're up high like that, you can see exactly what's going on. And that TVP, yeah, he was really the problem one, because that 430U charged him, but he had the gun to take him out of the game. But that TVP did put a few rounds into Awppenheimer, and if he'd been alive to do it again, I think that might have been even bigger problem still. But oh well, it all ended up okay in the end. And if you enjoyed that replay, because I did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.